The world is changing. The Cold War may be over, but a new kind of geopolitical chess game is unfolding. And in the center of it all, not countries or armies, but a tiny startup called Anduril. You might think a startup wouldn't stand a chance in the high-stakes world of national security, but Anduril's innovative technology is turning heads, and maybe even rewriting the rules of war. We're talking cutting-edge surveillance systems, autonomous drones, and AI-powered battlefield awareness. So, is Anduril a game-changer or a force for disruption? For years, defense companies were like those old tanks, slow and stuck in their ways. They took ages to build anything, and cost a fortune. But Anduril? They're the cheetahs, fueled by venture capital and young engineers who move fast and break things. It's David versus Goliath story, except David has a killer AI and an awesome app for border security. So why are tech companies even interested in defense? Because warfare is changing. Forget trench warfare and tanks. Today's threats fly through the air, drones and missiles that need quick responses. The old companies are stuck in slow motion, but Anduril can use their tech smarts to build cutting-edge solutions way faster and potentially cheaper. Of course, there are worries. Powerful weapons in private hands? Yikes! But one thing's for sure, tech titans in defense are a game changer. It's not just about how wars are fought, but who has the power. And guess what? This tech revolution could have amazing benefits for everyone. The crazy advancements in AI, robots, and data analysis that could spill over and improve things like healthcare and transportation. The defense industry was a slow-moving behemoth, dominated by established giants who churned out hardware at a glacial pace. But a new breed of competitor is emerging, tech titans like Anduril. These Silicon Valley upstarts are shaking things up with their agility, innovation, and tech-first approach. However, this tech revolution also ushers in an era of uncertainty. The opaque nature of some tech companies' decision-making processes raises concerns about accountability. Who sets the rules of engagement for these new technologies? And how do we ensure these powerful tools are used responsibly? The rise of tech titans in defense is a complex issue with no easy answers. But one thing's for sure, it's a story we need to be following closely. The choices we make today will determine how this new era of warfare unfolds, shaping the security landscape for generations to come. Anduril isn't content with just patrolling dusty borders. They're taking aim at the most pressing defense challenges of the 21st century. Let's delve into their technological arsenal and see how they're redefining national security. We can start with their bread and butter, border security. Forget clunky CCTV cameras. Anduril deploys advanced AI-powered drones and camera systems that can think for themselves. These intelligent machines can identify threats in real time, differentiating between harmless hikers and potential border crossers. This not only strengthens border security, but also frees up human patrols for more complex tasks. But Anduril's ambitions soar far beyond the border. They're developing cutting-edge counter-drone systems to neutralize the growing threat of enemy UAVs, unmanned aerial vehicles. A world where rogue drones can't infiltrate your airspace to conduct surveillance or launch attacks. Anduril's technology aspires to make that a reality. Here's where things get even more futuristic. Remember the news cycle buzzing about China's hypersonic missiles that seem to defy detection? Anduril isn't just sitting on the sidelines. They're actively developing counter-hypersonic tech to shield nations from these next-generation threats. The key takeaway here is that Anduril isn't a one-trick pony. They're a company with a diverse portfolio, tackling challenges that range from the immediate, securing borders, to the existential, protecting against hypersonic attacks. Their approach is to leverage the power of AI, automation, and data analysis to create intelligent defense systems that are a significant departure from traditional weaponry. This technological leapfrog has the potential to revolutionize warfare. But it's important to remember that these are not just fancy gadgets. These are powerful tools with far-reaching consequences. The ethical considerations of deploying AI-powered weapon systems and the potential for an arms race with ever more sophisticated technology are crucial issues that demand careful consideration. Anduril's journey from border drones to countering hypersonic missiles is a glimpse into the future of warfare. It's a story that's still unfolding, and one that will undoubtedly have a profound impact on global security in the years to come. Anduril's rise has sent shockwaves through the traditional defense establishment. Here's a company staffed by millennials disrupting a field dominated by old guard giants. But is this a good thing? Let's explore the potential benefits and drawbacks of this tech revolution in warfare. Speed and agility. Anduril, unburdened by bureaucratic red tape, can develop and deploy new technologies faster than traditional contractors. This is crucial in a world where threats evolve at breakneck speed. Cost effectiveness. Tech startups often operate with leaner structures, potentially leading to more cost-effective solutions for taxpayers compared to traditional defense contracts. Innovation. The influx of fresh talent and tech expertise from Silicon Valley could spark a much-needed wave of innovation in the defense sector. The ethics of war. Putting powerful weapon systems in the hands of private companies raises ethical concerns. Who sets the rules of engagement for these technologies? Accountability. Traditional defense contractors are held to strict government oversight. How will we ensure accountability for tech startups with potentially opaque decision-making processes? Job displacement. The rise of automation in warfare could lead to job losses in the traditional defense workforce. About the future of warfare. The question on everyone's mind: will the battlefields of tomorrow be dominated by lines of code written in Silicon Valley, or will there always be a place for human intervention? Proponents of Anduril hail them as the harbingers of a new era, one where agile tech companies develop cutting-edge solutions that keep us safer. They point to Anduril's speed and efficiency, a stark contrast to the sluggish pace of traditional defense contractors. With threats like cyber attacks and hypersonic missiles evolving rapidly, proponents argue that the traditional model simply can't keep up. Anduril's tech-driven approach, they say, offers the agility and adaptability needed to stay ahead of the curve. Opponents, however, raise critical questions about the ethics and accountability of handing over the reins of warfare to private companies. Who sets the rules of engagement for these powerful AI-powered weapons? What safeguards are in place to prevent them from falling into the wrong hands? The opaque nature of some tech companies' decision-making processes adds fuel to the fire. Opponents worry about a future where warfare becomes a matter of algorithms and remote control, with potentially devastating consequences. The debate extends beyond the battlefield. The potential for civilian applications of Anduril's technologies is undeniable, but this also raises concerns about job displacement and an increased reliance on automation in critical sectors. The Anduril effect forces us to confront a complex question. Can technology ensure our security without compromising our humanity? There are no easy answers, but one thing's for sure: the choices we make today about the role of tech in defense will shape the way wars are fought and the world we live in for generations to come. But the story doesn't end there. Here are some additional thoughts to spark your curiosity. How will Anduril's technology impact international relations? Will it lead to a new arms race, or can it foster cooperation between nations? What role should governments play in regulating the development and use of these new defense technologies? Can Anduril's success inspire similar tech startups to enter the defense sector? And if so, what are the potential implications? Anduril, the tech startup shaking things up in the world of defense. So, is Anduril a hero or a villain? The answer, like most things, is probably somewhere in between. One thing's for sure: the rise of tech titans in defense is a story we'll be following closely. It raises important questions about the future of warfare, national security, and even technological advancements for everyday life. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think tech companies have a role to play in defense? What are the potential risks and rewards? Hit the subscribe button for more videos.